pleasure of watching my students have phenomenal results because they either live in action themselves or they move into more radical action because we're coaching together. And then I can help them track their radical results. Because at the end of the day, there are millions of people who want to be touched by you, directly or indirectly. They want to be inspired by you, and they may not ever touch you or see you. You know, for every person that's been following me for years that gets to see me, there are thousands that won't. Same thing for you. My life isn't something you look at from outside of a window and you don't get to have yours. I believe that abundance is available to all of us. I believe abundance is our birthright. And I believe that you get to redefine your life. And you get to press reset. And you get to take it to the next level. I believe that sometimes some of us have to come out of hiding. We have to own our greatness, own our brilliance, and quit dimming our light so that others won't feel insecure in our presence. I feel like there are times when we need to press reset and do good business just different. That there are parts of us that the world has never seen, and it's time for the world to see it. And that we'll do more good and be more impactful when we let them see that part. I believe that there are parts of us that need to heal, either relationship-oriented, money-oriented, health-oriented. I was health. I needed to heal in my health. Who I am today is not who I was 5 years ago. Not because I've 3x my income, but because I've minus 3x my size. Because I began to become committed to my health and wellness. Because 5 years ago, my body could not live out my purpose. It could not bring my purpose to fruition. My body wasn't prepared to do that. And so I got my body prepared to live out my purpose. And so all of us are here for a reason. And for some reason, it feels good for you to learn from me. Your job is to bring the right question. Now, let me tell you something about the answers. They're not all served with warm cookies and milk. So sometimes the answer you need is not the one you want. And I'm the last slide. I'm the transformational coach. So I'm more committed to your breakthrough than it feeling comfortable at all times. I love you. You already know I love you. So I don't have to rub you all the time. Sometimes you need a little jolt. Sometimes you need to awaken to your greatness by being reminded of your smallness. And not everyone will give you that on a platter of love and possibility. I will. Because someone loved me enough to give it to me. I'm the woman I am today because someone loved me enough to show me my greatness and confront my smallness. So the least I can do is to go, what can we do together? How can I serve you? I don't come here just to party. I don't even come here to party. I just party as a byproduct because they asked me to come to all the parties. Regan, help me. Lord have mercy when we come to A-Fest, when we get ready to come to A-Fest, I go, oh my God. Get ready for the longest days and the longest nights on the planet. How many newbies? Okay, so kiss, sleep, goodbye. Right. For the next 5 to 7 days, kiss, sleep, goodbye. And so I literally get a highlight document. I don't even have she has a highlight. I have a highlight document where I have to be while I'm here. I think I speak more than any other speaker here. So I do today, I'll do tomorrow, I'll do closing ceremonies, and I'll do 2 of these. And then it has a second highlight. Here are all the places we really, 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 really want you to be. It's every damn party. I'm like, guys. They're like, no. You have no idea what happens when you come to the party. I do know what happens when I come to the party. So, but I don't come here to party, though it's a great part. I come here for your birthday. I come here for you guys. I come here to go, who can I support? Who can I have them hook their caboose onto my train? Put on their seatbelts, eat their Wheaties, take their B12, hold on tight, and let's go. Like, that's what I come for. Because I love that. 5 years ago, I prayed to God, what season is it for me now? Every dream that I ever wanted has been 5X'd. Every dream. I just wanted to, write a book. I didn't think I'd have 7. I wanted to inspire the U.S. I didn't know I'd be worldwide. Everything was just OMG. And so I asked God, what should I be doing now? And the answer was, I need you to no longer be Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, famous basketball. I need you to become Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson is Michael Jordan's coach. And it was so great because I was running out of excitement. You know how you've done something long enough, and I was just running out of excitement, I'll do it again. But it was just becoming boring to me. And I haven't said that out loud anywhere. It was really becoming boring to me. But I do it. Okay. But I was kind of like, wah. I can do it with my eyes closed. I wasn't putting in what I used to put in, when I was trying to get here. And the moment I prayed and God said, I need you to stop being Michael Jordan. I need you to become Phil Jackson. I was like, oh. And this new awakened, this excitement came in because all of a sudden I saw Regan and I saw you and I was like, oh, okay, now I can unwrap your life, just a new, like when I told you, oh my God, you're gonna enjoy this, because I know where you can run to, and I get to be the co-facilitator of that, and so I just get a whole new level of excitement. That's why I talk about reinvention. I'm really excited about that because I love coaching coaches now. I love coaching game changers. I love coaching superheroes. I love being the safe space for you to come. I love pushing your buttons, and where you thought was stop, no, that's not stop, there's more. Because I always do more when my coach trains me. I always do one more crunch, one more lunge. I'm like, I can't do anymore. You can do one more. I never would have done that one more without my coach. Do you know what I mean? So when that happened 5 years ago, something awakened in me. And I was like, oh, good, I could do this for another 10 years like this. I saw my longevity. I saw it. And so this is a coaching session. This is not a kumbaya session. Beanbags aside. This is a coaching session. This is where you bring a laser question. And if your question isn't laser, I'll help you to laser it. And I'll bring an answer. And when you apply the answer, you should get a different result. That's my intention. My intention is not just to have conversation here. As much as I love talking, I really, really love being quiet. I think age teaches you that. You become quite comfortable in your silence. The only time I want to talk and teach is when there's a listening body that will take radical action and run with it. Otherwise, I can chillax. So I expect for you guys to ask the question that you probably been wanting to know for a while, or you didn't know you wanted to know for a while, or you probably didn't know you can ask. I want you to ask the question that you didn't think you could ask. I want you to ask it about money, family, balance, harmony, sex. Not enough. I want you to ask the question about owning your power, speaking your voice. I want you to ask your question about your nationality and culture in this conversation. I want you to ask the question about religion and how does it fit in. I want you to ask whatever. Ask every single freaking question you think you shouldn't ask. That's the one you need to ask. Because guaranteed, you're not the only one who wants to hear that answer. And oh, by the way, we'll treat this like this is a 747 plane. And just for the record, that's a first class seat right there that someone's not getting. Hello in the back. That's a first class seat right there that someone is not getting. This is a first class seat. So, I mean, who's on the upgrade list? I'm just saying. Upgrade. Like, we can do long distance conversations if you want to. We can do upgrades too. We're like, hey, come here. And now the temple is open. Now the temple is open, right? Upgrade, right? Right, and I brought chips from the grocery last night. They said that I couldn't bring food in here, so I was like, I said, well, I'm just going to bring bags of chips. And you guys can put them in cups. Matt's going to put them in cups. My mother taught me, people come to visit you, you bring them. Thank you. Say it again. You didn't shrink. I didn't shrink. I did what? By eating those. No, I did not. But everything is in, I know, if I can start, I won't stop. Everything is in moderation. So can we also pass some water forward? Oh, yeah. Can you guys grab the waters behind you and just start passing them forward? The bottles of water, right there. The bottles of water, just pass them. Pass tons of them. Keep passing, they're free. Keep passing, you paid for them. Keep passing. There you go. Great. So who's one? One. Who's two? Two. Who's three? Three. Who's four? Okay, wait. Did you raise your hand for some water or for me? Okay. I was going to say, you about to be four. Okay, who's three? Who was three? Who was three? Oh, me. You're three. Okay, who's four? Four. Who's five? Five. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, that's it for now. Like everybody left.
Lisa.
Right, okay. Right, I know. And now you got to go fast because I called on way too many people. I was too excited. Right. So you got to stick to the question. Now, if you want to record the answers, feel free to record. You can sit your recorders right here on this table. You're going to hear me and a lot of crunching, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. So if you want to record, you can sit your recorder up here. And all I ask is that you remember to take it when we finish, because if you don't take it, you have 48 hours to claim it. If you don't claim your phone, I'm going to erase your pictures. And I'm going to give it to one of my broke family members who wants a new phone. Ideally, my nephews, who are always trying to get a new phone. Great. All right. So laser your question, and here's what I request. If someone else asks your question, then let your turn pass so we can get to all of them. If someone else asks your question, just because it's answered, okay? Unless I didn't answer a part of it. All right. One.
So,
tell me your name again, and so that I can get to know
I'm
you.
Shayna, and I come from the United Arab Emirates. So, my question is that before you were a champion swimming.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
You studied my story.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
You've been mentoring me, but you did not know me.
Amen.
So you gained weight, and then you lost it. My question is, what made you gain that weight, and what made you lose it? Because I am with that. I used to be 130 kilos, and now I'm 97, and I don't know how to lose. I just lost the I just want to know this.
I love it. So first of all, Shayna. So Shayma, you signed up for the retreat before I even talked about it in any depth. So she signed up to spend 8 days and 7 nights in the retreat with me. So I'm going to do a lot of that healing at the retreat with you. So I'll go to the place, because there's a safety mechanism that exists inside the weight. It does something for us until it stops doing something for us. So I love the question you asked. Why did I put the weight on? So I put the weight on for multiple reasons. I put the weight on because, one, in this body, with this personality, a lot of women will reject me. I had a great personality and a great body. A lot of times they rejected me. When I gained the weight, women received me better. And I wanted friends more than I thought I needed my help. Does that make sense, you guys?
Yeah.
Like, logical or illogical, crazy as it is, I knew I had this electrifying personality. And I'd walk in the room and my light would shine. And when my light shined, and I had a body my body was like Serena Williams. Like, I ran track. I was a hurdler, so I had all ass and thighs and breasts. I was just like, literally, I was shaped like her. Having that body and this personality, I felt like it cost me too much. And so which one could I give up? My personality wasn't for on the chopping block, but my body I could more. So that was number one, is that I wanted to have friends. And I became this Mother Earth energy. Like, if you look at me on Oprah, I wore all brown. Anybody notice?
Yeah.
The color I am? Like, what you don't want to do is wear brown. This brown, like, it was so blue. I look at it now and go, really? I love myself. When I look at the picture, I go, I love you. That's where you were. You know, and so I wanted to be loved more than I was committed to my health. And so that felt like that was a compromise. And what it did for me was that women embraced me. So it was what I call a Pyrrhic victory. You might want to write that down, a Pyrrhic victory. And I'm going to spell it for you, and I will spell it wrong. I've been saying this for 10 years, and I still spell it wrong. But I'll get you close enough for Google. Phyrric. And a Pyrrhic victory, Doc, is what you've created. And that's what I love about what you shared, is now you're exposing your Pyrrhic victory. And you tell me your name again. Evwa? Rob. Oh, I made it all sexy and walk. No, Rob. That's like when people say, your name is Lisa. I say, no, just Lisa. So both of you talked about a Pyrrhic victory. And a Pyrrhic victory was named after General Pyrrhus. And General Pyrrhus won 2 wars. And at the end of the second war, General Pyrrhus said, I can't afford to ever win like this again. And they said, why? He said, because this victory cost me my best generals and my best friends. They were all lost in battle. So from that was derived a Pyrrhic victory. And a Pyrrhic victory is when the cost of the victory outweighs the victory itself. So the cost of the win, you guys see how the cost of the win, your personal joy, outweighs the title, outweighs the bank account, right? And so I created a Pyrrhic victory. People love me, women embrace me, but I was 224 pounds. And then I didn't know how to get it off. And I didn't want to get it off until I knew that I could walk into a room. Something happened to me the other night. I walked into a room and someone's boyfriend, and you run into this where someone's partner looks at you because you're beautiful and you're outgoing. And so I was always outgoing, so men would be migrated to me because I'm also an alpha woman, so I don't talk about the girly things. I talk about man stuff. Like I'm gonna talk about stocks. I'm gonna talk about the games. I'm a alpha female, but not masculine. Very much in my femininity. So a lot of men just like me. I can be best friends with guys very effortlessly. What's difficult if they have a girlfriend? So I always put my energy toward the girl, so she knows I'm not trying to. Right? So in a full figure body, it was easier to deliver that message. Mm-hmm. And the other night, I was in an environment in this body, and guys were talking to me, and girls and their girlfriends were there in conversation, and I naturally migrate. I just don't talk about nails. I just don't talk about hair. I just don't. It's just not my thing, right? And so I saw the women becoming increasingly uncomfortable, not necessarily just with me, but with how their men were responding to me. And for the first time in my life, I can go, okay, I see what's happening. So how do I make her feel comfortable, but I'm not going to take on her insecurities? Yeah. Like literally navigating. That's why I say you navigate through it. Keisha navigates through it. And I never really had to navigate through it before now. And so one of the things I would do with you, and we could focus on it at the retreat, as we go to the seed. I could not release the weight, sweetie, until I went to the seed. I kept saying, oh, I don't know why. It's my travel. And hell, I travel for 280 days out the year. That's a sexy ass excuse. Right? And people will go, oh, you're right. But my excuses were no longer. And so two things. We'll go to the seed of why you put it on, why you choose to keep it on, because it's giving you something. For me, it gave me connection. I didn't ever worry about being connected. I didn't ever worry about being like, I know you're going to your head now. Wait, don't go far. Just stay with me because I want you to hear me, and then we can keep working on that. Okay? So you're beautiful. Like a lot of times it's acceptance. There are a lot of men wanted to have sex with me, because I had this amazing body. And I wasn't sexually mature enough to not see, you want sex or do you want love? And I thought that the room called love had to be entered through the door called sex. I'm going deep on you, because that's all I learned from television. And so I had to learn how to be sexually mature enough to realize the room called love doesn't have to be entered through the door called sex. And so I put on a jacket so that this could not be a distraction to you. And I always said, oh, he must really love me because he's loving all of me. So it was another Pyrrhic victory. Does that make sense? Yes. And so it was two layers. And when I went to the seed of both of those, the weight couldn't stay on because its reason was gone. So you're trying to deal with the leaf at the end of the tree, and we haven't dealt with the seed until you come to the retreat. And if that's what you want to, I won't work on anything you don't want to work on. But if you come there, we'll focus on it. We have a lot of time to do that and other stuff.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I have never said that in public. Never. But you're welcome.
Resonates.
Amen. Anyone else needed to hear that? Victories? Right. Thank you. 2? Who's 2?